Jalen Hurts, MVP. He got it. I say well deserved. The reason why I still say he's average, Sean, even though yesterday he did his job, he made every pass he's supposed to make. The Chiefs play with fire that everybody been asking everybody been asking people to do against the Eagles. Go all in and stop Saquon and say Jalen Hurts beat me. Imagine the Eagles did this before, and the Chiefs beat them right there. Jalen Hurts had an outstanding game and lost. But this time it hit a little bit different because of how great this defense was. But also, I think Jalen Hurts actually kind of played a little bit better this game than that last game because it was just like the timing of the throws, the dots of the throws he was doing, the impact of the throw. It was like big play passes, deep passes too for him because, they say he got the noodle arm. It's questionable. The timing, the placement, the accuracy, the dominance that he showed, the poise that he showed during this game, I tip my hat to him. I got to show my respect. But still, Sean, nothing has changed in my mind that Jalen Hurts had a good game. He's still an average quarterback to me. He just did his job. He's Captain America. He's a great leader. Did his job, hold the shield up, ran through the Chiefs, and got the W. But I still got questions with the arm on a consistent basis. I don't believe that if you dismantle this team and he have like an average team like Mahomes, he gonna take them over the top. I still don't believe I don't believe he can do that, Sean.
All right.
I think I just said I still think the same thing.
All right. Yeah, these backhanded compliments, you got to stop.
Backhanded.
Backhanded compliment.
I said he did good.
All right. No. I mean, listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be very real with you. I went back and I looked at Jalen Hurts in the last Super Bowl, and obviously I watched last night. I'm gonna argue that he has played better in Super Bowls than some Hall of Fame quarterbacks have played in Super Bowls who actually won Super Bowls. And I'm going to name one, if we want to keep it a bean.
Keep it a bean.
Peyton Manning. Jalen Hurts has played better in Super Bowls than Peyton Manning has.
How many? Whoa. Hold on.
Peyton Manning has been to 4 Super Bowls.
Peyton.
1-2.
1-2.
That last Super Bowl, he did nothing. He did nothing.
Yeah, he
got carried. And he even said, "Thank you, Von Miller, for carrying me."
Mm-hmm.
The first Super Bowl, the one against Chicago, he was okay. But it was raining, and they ran the football, and he won the MVP. But they won because they ran the football and they controlled the game, controlled the clock. And obviously, they were playing against the Bears, who had Rex Grossman. Who had the right last name because he was Grossman.
Grossman. Okay, so wait. Eli Manning, first Super Bowl. 25.
No, Peyton Manning.
I'm sorry. Peyton Manning, first Super Bowl. 25 for 38, 65 completion percentage, 247, average 6 yards per throw, 1 TD, 1 interception, 81 RTG. Second one against your Saints. 31 for 45. 68 completion percentage, 333 yards, 7 yards per throw, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 88.5 RTG. Third one against the Seahawks, 39 of 49, 69% completion rate, 280, 5 yards per average, 1 TD, 2 interceptions. And he had a 73.5 RTG. And then the last one where we said with the Broncos, where he played atrocious. 13 for 23, 56% completion rate, 6 yards per throw, 0 TDs, 1 interception. And if you want to go to, we just seen Jalen Hurts, both of them was good games, outstanding games. So far, I have to agree. But he's still like Peyton Manning, though, Sean.
It's not about him being Peyton Manning. I'm just saying in the Super Bowl, he has played better in the Super Bowl than Peyton Manning has played in the Super Bowl.
I give you that. I can agree with that. I mean, the numbers don't lie. Jalen Hurts have not had a bad game in the Super Bowl yet.
So, again, I think what I will always say, and this was the Patriots thing, and this is going to be now the Eagles thing. every week will look different. They will do what they have to do every week to put themselves in position to win. Some weeks is going to be, hey, we're going to run the football. This team can't stop the run. If a team comes out and says, hey, we're going to sell out to stop the run, like you saw last night with the Chiefs defense, ultimately, we know we got Jalen Hurts and we got A.J. Brown and we got Devontae Smith and we have Dallas Goedert and we have Jahan Dotson. We can throw to win if we need to, and couple that with the fact that Jalen can also use his legs to help us win. So I'm just saying it's not going to – with Jalen Hurts, it will never be totally about the numbers. It will be his ability within what they ask him to do to find ways to help them win. And so that's, to me, what it ultimately is about. And, again, I think the term game manager is relative because, to me, what it says about a game manager, to me, a game manager is someone who, they may manage the game, but they also have the ability to make plays, which Jalen Hurts has the ability to make plays. And he can make plays off script. He can make plays off platform. He does that really well. That's one of his, I think, great attributes. But is he ever going to be a guy that you just say, hey, just drop back 50 times and throw the football from the pocket? No, that's not who he is. And he'll never be that.
No. But also, Sean, see, look, with him being a game manager, which he is, I think if I can see this on a consistent basis with Jalen Hurts, where I can be accurate, which it was this year. This Super Bowl was how he played this year. Now, if I could get 4 or 5 years of this, I'll stop calling him average. He'll be above average. So he go from like a C to a C plus to me.
How many quarterbacks have played in the Super Bowl twice in the last 3 years?
I mean, look at his team shot. We're not going.
No. But hold on. So let's not do this. Right. This team sports is about the team.
True.
Nobody's out there winning by themselves.
No.
Nobody is. As great as Patrick Mahomes is, as great as Tom Brady is, I can tell you that people were talking about. I saw something today that said, "Oh, Patrick Mahomes has lost the Super Bowl by a total of 44 points, and Tom Brady only lost the Super Bowl by a total of 15 points."
I'm glad you said that. I saw that,
and I said, "Well, okay, that's fine." Now let's talk about Tom Brady winning the Super Bowl. Outside of the one in Tampa, how many of those games were blowouts that they won? None.
None. I would say none.
None of them. So cut that crap out now. That is trash. How many times did Adam Vinatieri come out and kick a game-winning field goal? Quite a few. So stop that trash.
It's T.Y. It's not that I want him to be a passing quarterback. I just had always questioned his ability to throw the deep ball when needed and his accuracy. This year, he never been in a really position where he had to throw like a deep ball like that because they have been that great. But the accuracy has been on point this year. This year has been outstanding. I'm not going to hit, but it's giving me still game manager vibe, which ain't nothing wrong with that because Tom Brady started off as a game manager too. I'm not saying he can't go from game manager to go. I thought Tom Brady during his first couple pages run, he was an average quarterback too.
Right. I just want to point out, just for those who are listening, thank you all for listening again. The last 3 seasons, Jalen Hurts' completion percentage has been 66.5, 65.4, 68.7 this season.
That's great.
So that tells me he's an accurate quarterback.
I mean, okay. Yep. 100%. He's accurate. How many years we got of this so far? 3?
Those are the last 3 years. He's only been a starter for 4 years.
4.
So,
yes.
Yeah. So this is his 4th year as a full-time starter. 2 Super Bowls, 1 Super Bowl win. A lot of people would take that. I'm just saying.
I mean, a lot of people would. You got that all-star studded defense, Saquon Barkley. Thank you a lot, Giants, too, by the way. That's what I'm saying. I want to make it seem like I'm hating because I'm just addressing the point with me still feeling that he's average, but that's my only thing. Like I said, he's getting there from the point of me where I could say that. But ain't nothing wrong with. But y'all act like it was a crime that I called him average. But
it was.
There ain't no crab. I got away.
Because you're saying he's middle of the pack. He ain't middle of the pack.
What's middle of the pack? Like what? 15?
15, 16. He's not middle of the pack.
After the Super Bowl, when we gonna pump him up, so he probably be like 10 now.
Before the Super Bowl, I said on this very podcast, SB, to you that I would make an argument that he is the best quarterback in the NFC. So at the end of the day, we understand what Jalen Hurts is. He's a above average quarterback. Now, again, I'm not putting him in the same class of Patrick Mahomes and Lamar and Josh Allen. Joe Burrow's a conversation, but that's a different conversation. But I'm going to say Joe Burrow just out of respect because I know how good he is.
Okay. So we ranking Jalen Hurts right now. I'll give you a quarterback name. You tell me if he's over. Let's not go. Patrick Mahomes?
No.
Hold on, blue ball. We gonna get to your call, blue ball. Patrick Mahomes?
No.
Lamar Jackson?
No.
Josh Allen?
No.
Joe Burrow?
No.
Justin Herbert?
Yes.
You'll keep going. Who was next? Jaden Daniels?
Yes.
Jared Goff?
Yes.
Dak Prescott?
Hell yes.
I do know. I was hating. I was trying to like throw a couple other quarterbacks in front of him. Hold on. I was trying to throw a couple quarterbacks in front of him, but I do it. I was trying to hold Jalen Hurts. I was trying to hold Dak Prescott to the end, but no, we're gonna keep going though. Okay, wait. So you say only people you got above him right now is
the 4 in the AFC.
The 4 in the AFC. CJ Stroud.
No.
CJ Stroud, no, so that's 5.
No. I don't have. No, I'm sorry. No, I would take Jalen Hurts over CJ Stroud right now.
Okay, so we got 4. Just the 4 in the AFC. Yeah. You said Jared Goff.
I would take Jalen Hurts.
Jordan Love.
I would take Jalen Hurts right now.
Baker Mayfield.
I would absolutely take Jalen Hurts right now.
Michael Penix.
It's rookie. It's too early. Way too early.
I just threw that in and just see what you was going to say.
Yeah, I like Michael Penix a lot. I think he's got a lot of upside, but yeah, just too early. No,
so
I think
Hurts at 5 there.
Yeah, I think it's feasible to say Jalen Hurts is a top 5 quarterback, and I don't think that's disrespectful to the guys beneath him. It's just,
So if I'm calling him average, what should he be? Is he an elite quarterback there?
I think he's an above average quarterback. I think the 4 guys in the AFC I would put in the top tier. Joe Burrow is probably the only one I would have a conversation about.
We ain't doing that.
But the issue with Joe Burrow is we are living in that Super Bowl run they went on, and the fact that they beat Mahomes in the AFC Championship game, but they ain't done nothing else since.
No, they haven't.
And that's my point. So that's what I'm saying. I think it's a conversation about Joe Burrow, and this isn't Joe Burrow the talent. This is Joe Burrow and what he does in the situation that he's in. Because I think those other guys in those situations do well when things aren't great around them and they find a way to win. I can't always say that about Joe Burrow. And again, I'm not blaming Joe Burrow for that because, again, it's a team game. I'm just saying I don't think he's at the same level of Lamar, Patrick, and Josh Allen.
Okay. Shout out Blue Ball. Blue Ball said, what's cracking, SB or Sean? Jalen Hurts is a more talented Russell Wilson, but I wouldn't call him a game manager. I give my left foot to have a Jalen Hurts on my Giants. I mean, with y'all situation, I would too, but I mean, not to disrespect Jalen Hurts when I say this, but if Jalen Hurts was on the Giants, he'd just be Daniel Jones because that's just how bad of a team y'all have. Like everybody cries about Patrick Mahomes being on the Bears. I guarantee you, Patrick Mahomes was on the Bears, he could be Mitch Trubisky. It is your organization depends on how great you're going to be as a quarterback. There's only so much you can do coming into a situation with a team, and you can be great. If you come into a situation bad, you'll never be great at all. Josh Allen, who's great now, he came in a good situation with Buffalo, who developed him up. He played in Wyoming. He was at Wyoming. So it ain't like he was just Alabama or this great quarterback, but also drafting a quarterback from a basketball school is I always question that. Woo said, fun fact, Carson Wentz was on the sideline for both Eagles Super Bowl wins.
Where he belongs.
No, where he belongs.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Tim said he top 5. He said we see he wins more than some of the top 5 quarterbacks. Only one he win more than is what? Joe Burrow?
No, I mean, listen, all respect to Lamar and Josh Allen. Neither of them have been to a Super Bowl yet. Been to conference championship games, yeah, but not to a Super Bowl. So, I mean,
for the point, and I play devil's advocate even against myself for 1 second. For the point of what I hear people argue, even with like Tom Brady, especially with the Tom Brady issue, I would say, because about the winning stuff matters. Then if you got to keep the same energy for Jalen Hurts, then yes, he should be we should talk about him differently, because how we talk about people who winning and half they win this game when they was a game manager, we treat them as the GOAT, which he is. I think we should start treating Jalen Hurts differently. I wouldn't be mad at it, I should say.
Yeah, again, I think it's always going to come down to preference, but it's also going to come down to there are things that Jalen Hurts can do that Tom Brady could never do, and that's okay. Yes. And everything that Jalen Hurts that Tom Brady could do that Jalen Hurts, could never do. Jalen Hurts would never leave his baby mama while she's pregnant. So I'm just saying, they're different.
I mean,
Jalen Hurts ain't gonna have a MAGA hat sitting up in his locker. I'm just saying. So they're different.
But Jalen Hurts, baby mama ain't getting bent over by the yoga instructor. I mean,
I'm talking about his first baby mama, not
the first one.
The first one, the actress.
Yeah. We don't know yet. I don't think Jalen Hurts seems like a stand-up guy.
We
get the last two. Joe Burrow can't beat even Lamar Jackson's own division. I mean, that's true, but y'all got the tough division though. Jalen Hurts is definitely top 5 now. I would agree. I would argue C.J. Stroud for that 5th spot, but I get an edge to Hurts. I think after this season, after winning the bowl, I would. But before this season, no way.
And I also say this: I think a lot of these quarterbacks, the arrow's pointing up. When you talk about C.J. Stroud, when you talk about Jordan Love, when you talk about Jaden Daniels, the arrow's definitely pointing up. A lot of these guys.
And then also the Giants don't have a good O-line, because if Jalen Hurts ain't got that tush push, that's another that's another thing, Jack Weber. He need that tush push, dog. And the Giants O-line is gonna be the opposite of the tush push. Y'all gonna get ran through. Y'all gonna get Jalen Hurts hurt. But also Jalen Hurts won the MVP. What do you got to say about people who's making an argument for somebody on the defensive side of the ball, especially that D-line who was attacking? Even with me calling Jalen Hurts average, I said there's no way that you do not get Jalen Hurts that MVP. That man put on that Captain America. I told you, he Captain America, bro, with the Avengers, bro. Compared to the other superheroes, he don't look as amazing. All he got is a shield and that green Eagles logo on him. But guess what? They need him, though. The Eagles can't function without him. I think he well deserved. Like I said, he made every pass he supposed to made. He outplayed Patrick Mahomes again. He made the runs we need to make a run. The excuse of that Saquon Barkley, which I even thought that they couldn't win without Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley did not have a good game at all, and Jalen Hurts literally led them to victory. So,
and I want to say this about Saquon just real quick. He didn't have a good game running the ball, but he was great in pass pro yesterday. Oh, yes. Some of those blitz pickups that he made, he showed his value is far more than just him carrying the football.
Yeah, Giants.
So. Now as far as Jalen Hurts and the MVP, for me there was no question that he was the MVP. Obviously, if you could give it to a unit, to me the MVP, if you gave it to a unit, was both the O-line and the D-line. I think both of them dominated that. They dominated that game, to me. So, but the fact is Jalen Hurts is the MVP, and I'll tell you this about Jalen Hurts. He just happy to get the Super Bowl trophy. The MVP is cool, but he preferred the Super Bowl trophy over that. So,
Sean, so we gotta go to the other side of the quarterback too, man. And